It's going to land on top of there. That is not what I want. No. Oh no! Welcome back, guys, welcome back. We've got a new drone in the house today. So a company called Holystone has sent me this. This is a HS175D. It is a GPS drone. Look at that. So the last one that I tested wasn't a GPS one. It was more toy level. And this one, I don't know, it's supposed to be better. It's double the price. This one costs 200 quid. And yeah, we'll check it out and see what's what. I've already opened this, guys, so it's not a true unboxing. There's the batteries there, just on charge. One thing I do like is these boxes that they sort of put it in, sort of carry case, which is really neat. So everything fits in that, and you can, you know, take that to the field with you. It's brilliant. Let's get this open. So we've got a controller in here. Obviously the batteries are there. I'll show you one of those. So these are like 7.4 volt batteries. Let's just read that, focus on there. Oh, come on, focus. Where are we? Yeah, no, 1700 milliamp hour, 7.6 volts. So a 2S battery in effect. Right, so obviously the controller's there. This looks, you know, pretty good. Same sort of style. You've got the, you know, the thing where you put your phone in, and then you've got all this, obviously, on and off button, and a few different features there. So you can see there's a return to home, which you obviously don't get if you haven't got GPS. Gimbal control on the side there, and also, I don't know what is going on with this camera. There you go, you get the idea. There's the shutter button, and also I think that's video start. I'm not sure, 100% sure, but yeah, there you go. Feels pretty, feels a bit higher quality than the other controller. Not bad at all. Anyway, enough of that. Move on to the drone. This feels really good quality actually. When I sort of took this out, I was like, is that actually metal? It's sort of like thin metal. It's not. It's actually plastic. But all in all, yeah, good quality. You've got kind of a downward facing camera there as well for you know, optical flow. They call it optical flow positioning. So when there's no GPS or you're flying inside, it can, you know, hold its position. That's pretty cool. So I've just unfolded it. It's actually got brushless motors on this one, so that's pretty cool. So that should give it a lot more power. We've got a little camera there with a little gimbal as well, so you can rotate that obviously. Those look like they would be cameras front facing, kind of avoidance sensors or something. They're not, they're sort of LEDs, I think. Got these little landing legs there. They look a little bit kind of 3D printed, kind of inspired. I'm liking the look of this already. So it's under 250 as well, under 250 grams with the battery in. So, you know, you can fly it pretty much anywhere, but not near airports, otherwise you get arrested like me, even though I did actually have permission. So I'm going to take this out for a fly. The battery's on charge. I've already charged that one. They come with these little USB chargers. There's two of these USB chargers, which is cool, so you can charge two at the same time to carry on flying, which is nice. And also the controller doesn't take batteries. It actually has its own little built-in LiPo, so it just charges straight from USB port, which is under there, that one there. So let's get this guy back in the box and we'll go through a little crash test. Only joking, I'm going to try not to crash it, but it is windy out there. Look at that, it's all in the box nicely. I've stuck an SD card in here as well, so it's all ready to record some footage. Let's roll. Yeah, let's have some fun with this. It is a bit windy over here. Thought I was going to run out of battery earlier because this hasn't been charged for a while. Alright, let's get the drone out. So I've already installed the app as well on the phone, just so I can give it a proper test. The battery is on there, so I'll just turn it on, find somewhere where it's going to take off. Turn the controller on. So this kind of bracket doesn't go any further back. There's an antenna here as well, so that is the antenna. For what sort of good that's going to do. I suppose it probably worked better if that wasn't actually. Anyway, that's okay. And then you sort of have to pair it, I think, by moving one of these, moving the left stick, and it kind of bleeps. That stops flashing. You should see now I am able to arm it. Let's just turn that off for a sec. I'm going to get the app up and running. So in order to do that, it's already connected to the Wi-Fi. So you do get, there's a calibration thing you can run through. I've already done that once. I'm not sure if I have to do that again, but anyway. Oh, it is actually really windy. Let's get that in video mode. So that's saying we're recording. Right, let's whip it up into a hover then, and hopefully it won't blow back in my face. So this is the return points updated. So I'm going to pull these out as well, because that will just give it more, that's better, it's more stability, because this phone's quite heavy. So bearing in mind how windy it is actually here, I wouldn't have said that's doing a bad job at holding its position. Just climbing. This is a bit windy for this test really, guys, but let's go off down there and see. Then we'll try and come back. Now there are 2 speed modes on this, and I'm wondering which mode it's actually in. So what you do to get in the different speed mode, you push this button here, so you push the right stick down. Right, now that's in high speed mode. I'll tell you what, that's actually holding really nicely considering how kind of blustery it is. And I can see the lights on the front of it. You probably can't see that in the camera very clearly at all actually, but right, so now we're in full power mode. Well, that's actually pretty good. I mean, bear in mind, right, I'm starting to, right, we're fighting the wind here. Ah, it's really nice. Right, what's that in there? We're all right. So I'm flying this completely line of sight, guys. Looks like it's got some sort of limit on how far it will go at the moment. Not sure what that is. So see if we go out there, yeah, then we get a limit. So what's that about? That's flying nicely though. I mean, I'm really impressed with that, considering, you know, this is a couple of £100. The GPS, oh dear, what's happening now? That panics me a little bit. Right, so yeah, this is try to get this gimbal up a little bit. I mean, look, so sort of hands off. It's not doing a bad job. I noticed the video feed's like all over the place, obviously, because there's no game with this sort of level drone. There's no stabilisation on the camera, but you know, that's fine. It is what it is. So now, oh, come on, come back. Oh. If you're new to this, you'd be really stuck right now. So this is not really the weather to be flying this. It's pretty windy, but it can do. Why won't it go? There's a certain point where it will only fly in the perimeter, which actually might not be a bad thing, but there's going to be a reason for that. So I've got a distance limit or something. Anyway, let's have a look in the let's try and fly it on the actual phone app and see. So let's just go above here. That's actually pretty difficult to do. I'm over by the top of the, oh yeah, it's not really stable enough to, oh my god, hang on, right, I've lost it. I've lost connection. Where are we, guys? Can't see it. Right, return to home, return to home. It's returning to home. Is it? It is. It's doing something. It's going to land on top of there. That is not what I want. No. Oh no! I've literally lost it at the top of these bales. Return to home, more like return to haystack. It's like disconnected completely as well. I can't. Oh, let's just try to see if I can pick up the Wi-Fi of it. Oh, I can't believe this. There's no Wi-Fi. I can't pick it up on the Wi-Fi. It's like it's just turned off or something. That there is a big hole in the middle, so I'm wondering if it's actually just gone straight down the middle. Try arming it again. It's just completely... It is showing that, I'm pretty sure it's showing that there's something, but it won't arm because it's probably just not upright or something. How am I going to get it down? Honestly. So that's that, guys. I'm sorry, that was a short-lived little test, but I actually think the drone's actually pretty good, but just the wind and everything else is just a bit of a nightmare. I thought it might come back, but obviously the GPS isn't as accurate enough to get it to come back. I don't know. Anyway, I could send something else up there to see if I could go and get it, but I think I might as well just cut my losses now. Catch you next time.